Welcome back. Joining us virtually, we have the Unconventional Dietitian, Daphne Olivier. Daphne, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Hey, thanks for having me today.
Of course. So we're talking about breakfast. Is it really the most important meal of the day?
Okay, so that's a question that's been floating around forever. And not too long ago, I would have said yes, it is the most important meal. But now my answer is more after doing more research, because I'm constantly researching. The answer is that it kind of depends. So, what I mean by that is breakfast, just to kind of clarify, breakfast is anything that you eat or drink in the morning. So if you're putting, the only thing that would be discounted out of that would be water or black coffee.
Okay.
So if your body has to break anything down, any kind of sugar, fat, or carbohydrates, then we're breaking a fast. So there are instances, we can kind of go the route where fasting, so intermittent fasting is a big thing, and fasting would include having nothing that your body has to break down. There are benefits to that. Breakfast, obviously having something to eat or drink. So we had kind of talked about protein shakes for a moment. That's what I do a lot in the morning just for the ease, but that's technically considered a breakfast. So here's where it becomes important. If you are fasting or if you're not going to eat anything for breakfast, then you have to not eat anything. So you can drink water and you can have black coffee, but those are the only two things that would still keep you in the fasting component. So your body's still fasting. If you are going to eat breakfast, then it needs to be something that's high in protein. So protein would be eggs, protein powder, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. Those are our common breakfast foods.
So no pancakes or cereal is what you're saying.
Right. Pancakes don't really count. They're not a good quality breakfast. Cereal, definitely any kind of cereal, even the healthier ones, are not good quality breakfast. Boudin, donuts, all that stuff does not really count as a good quality breakfast. So if you want to eat breakfast, then we need to make sure that it has protein in it.
Now, can you also add stuff like so protein in a veggie or like a healthy fat? Would that be a good breakfast?
Yes, absolutely. You can, it doesn't have to be just protein. That's just usually the missing component. So you can have, if you wanted to make an omelet where you have some veggies in there, or even if you had, like with a smoothie, if you're making a smoothie and you want to put some fruits in there, or if you had some scrambled eggs or some Greek yogurt and you want to put maybe some nuts and seeds and some fruit, you can add some things to it, but the base has to be the protein.
Nice. And Daphne, if anyone at home has any questions that they would like to be shown on air, how can they contact you?
So you can always reach out to me at my website, theunconventionaldietitian.com, and click on the contact tab, and that's the best way to reach me, or through Instagram.
Awesome. Daphne, thank you so much for joining us virtually today to talk about breakfast with our viewers.
Thank you.
If you at home want to rewatch this, head to KLAF.com.